The reason why Ehi had to send me those screenshots was to prove to me that she didn't have any issues, because when Caroline had brought up her name to that capacity at Laura's event, I was shocked.
I would have loved to believe it, but saying that I stood with Ehi to chat with her. I can't stand with someone that did that to me and I blocked to chat. What am I chatting for?
Uti then asked Sophia, did you really want to settle issues between the both of them?
There was tension and everyone noticed it and was talking about it. So for me, it was important for me to find a way to get them to at least speak so that, everyone can enjoy the trip without... They were not speaking to each other, and it was very obvious. I wasn't thinking for a second that they were going to fight about their ex-husbands. When I brought up the conversation, I wanted us to talk about the one thing that I was present for, that I'm aware about, which was the fact that she had mentioned that they were waiting for hours. This is something I wasn't privy to. And then that Caroline hadn't communicated with them at all. However, when she was showing me the chats, I could see Caroline not just explaining, but also sending videos as well.
You're missing the timeline here.
I'm telling you what I was thinking in that moment.
Okay, but the timeline of the conversation was those photos, videos, and pictures started to come in after the phone call that we had on speaker saying, I will be going with Sophia's...
What I wanted them to hash out, was the fact that she didn't know that Caroline, or she said that she didn't know that Caroline was, not coming to her because they were just sat there, just waiting. When I heard that, nobody wants to just sit down and wait for 2 hours under the sun, because I wasn't even aware of this.
Uti asked Caroline, would you want to take responsibility for walking up to Dabota, poking her in the face?
What triggered that? Do you have any regrets? And would you have handled things differently?
What triggered that was the statements that came from Dabota. You slept with my ex-husband. That is a defamation of character to me, literally accusing me of adultery, given the time you got married to your husband. Was I aggressive? Did I have to fight? No. So I take that. Yes,
Do you regret your actions?
For fighting, yes, I regret my action. You triggered me first by saying I slept with your husband.
And I got a glimpse of Laura smiling. And I understand why, right? Like, Laura must be really happy that Carol is getting a taste of her own medicine. I get it.
A statement was made.
Dabota Lawson, did I sleep with your husband?
Yes.
Mariam's jaw dropped, and at this point, everybody was sitting upright. When I was watching this part, me too, I sat upright like the women. I was ready to watch the drama that was going to unfold, right?
Have you slept with this man? Were you in the bedroom with us for you to know I slept with him?
Okay,
when did I know your husband? I knew your husband 2005. After 2005, I have not known this man. But even if I had an affair with your ex-husband a decade before you met him, I'm giving an example. What right do you have to say on TV that I slept with your ex-husband? You're more or less insinuating that I slept with him or had an affair with him, whichever how you want to put it, while you were married.